Hello everyone, and today I'm going to discuss with you the 5 best credit cards of 2021. I know that there are some questions on which cards are going to be the best for you to use, especially in this time and for your situation, because old cards become expired cards and there are new cards that are created to bring you the most updated information available so that you make the best possible choice for your wallet. So without further ado, let's go over some of the best credit cards that any beginner could get right now in 2021. Doing this right from the beginning is essential. Why? Because when you do this strategically, you can super sane your credit score. Now, you can get the best interest rates anytime you go and borrow money. And best of all, you can eventually use this to take advantage of some of the best credit card rewards out there. Not only that, but those out there that give you thousands of dollars. You can get the best interest rates anytime you go and borrow money, and best of all, you can eventually use this to take advantage of some of the best credit card rewards out there that give you thousands of dollars of cash back, free travel, free hotel, free accommodations, and it all begins with this video, which is also free. But I do have just one favor to ask of you before we start. Just joking. We're talking about you getting the best interest rates anytime you take advantage of the card. And you can utilize this to take advantage of some of the most stellar credit card rewards available. That gives you thousands of dollars of cash back, free travel, free hotel, free accommodations, and I will give all of this to you free as well. All right, are you ready? Let's go. Now you may be like, but CJ, I don't have any prior credit card experience. Well, you will want to get started from the very beginning, and let's get the best choice for you, okay? My numero uno choice would have to be the Discover It secured card, and this card has been talked about nonstop, and what we want to do is let you know why they are talking about it so much, all right? It's so good, all right? That's why, period. This card is the entire package of everything, and it is all compacted into a tiny square piece of plastic. Listen to this. You need to get this card as your first credit card experience, especially if you're just starting in the credit card game, okay, ever. But you still want to build up your credit score to the superior 850 credit score, all right, to become part of that fraternity and sorority of highly sophisticated grown-ups that are good with their money. Okay, you don't have to have any credit history because you're brand new to this. Okay, you're going to have to start off with what's called a secure credit card. This just means you put down a refundable security deposit, and in return, they give you back a credit line of the exact same amount. Now, I'm talking about those with no credit history and are building up their credit. Okay, you start off with a secured card. Defined, it means a refundable security deposit, and in return, you get a credit line of that precise amount. For instance, you could give them a $500 security deposit and they'll give you back in return a $500 credit line. However, what makes Discover It so much different from all the other secured credit cards out there is that Discover It credit card, gives you rewards. You see, most of the other cards are aimed at people who have no idea what they're doing, so the company nickels and dimes the customers to frustration with charges, yearly expenses, and more charges to finish it off. But since you have this video, we realized that building your credit shouldn't cost you anything. And fortunately, you'll find the Discover It card has 0 yearly expenses. Also, we found that it gives you pretty much what every other card doesn't, and that would be rewards. For this situation, we find that this card will be giving both a percentage of your money back on eateries and service stations up to the initial $1,000, and you will get limitless 1% money back on all the other things. Additionally, running promotionals where they will coordinate with you to match your cash back for the first year. So this is truly similar to you getting 4% money back on eateries and service stations up to the initial $1,000, and limitless 2% money back on all the other things. Now remember, this is on a card that anyone can get for totally free. Simply ask yourself, do you need a 2% rebate on all of that you're purchasing? Assuming that the response to that is yes, proceed to get the card. And that card is the Discover It card, all right? Now check this out. They allow you to monitor your credit rating for free on their platform so you can monitor how your score is improving over time, all right? You should simply take care of your balance in full and on schedule. This means pay your balance in full at least 3 days early every single month. That way you'll owe nothing in interest on any of the things you buy on the card that cost you nothing in dollars. That gives you a no limit 2% cash back on everything in the first year. So if you're wanting a credit building card that gives you rewards, discover it at Discover It, for real. Now, the second one on my rundown for any individual who needs to keep building their FICO rating is a brand new one, and I have never mentioned this one on the channel, and that is the Pedal One credit card. Pedal One. Now, I know it sounds kind of strange, but it is oriented around helping individuals build their credit. And I know it sounds weird, right? Because you need to have a credit score in credit history in order to get a credit card, but you have to get a credit card in order to have a sufficient credit history. Ugh, confusing, okay? But listen, Pedal One is different. You see, the Pedal One Visa card looks past your record of loan repayments and takes a gander at your financial history. That way, your money score shows your credit value and can assist you with qualifying for credit and better rates. Now, this card, you're going to get a credit limit anywhere in the range of $500 to $5,000, and best of all, there's no yearly expense. They additionally offer you somewhere in the range of 2 to 10% back on selected service providers as well. So that's a plus. Now, this has the interest rate of between 19.99% to 29.49%. And I know you're thinking 30%. CJ, come on, that's awful. But remember, this interest is simple interest. And if you know how to use credit correctly, the interest will work for you instead of against you. Cue the Velocity Banking anthem. And look, you'll never need to pay a solitary penny of interest if you pay your card on time, which equals early. That way, you won't have anything to pay interest on. Makes sense? Isn't that interesting? So all in all, I have to say that Pedal One Visa card is one of the top options for anyone endeavoring to rebuild their credit or starting out on the adventure to an 850 credit score. Number 3 is the Apple credit card. Now, this is a mainstream favorite. Okay, this is simply turning it into an organization, Apple is, that is telephones, PCs, earphones, credit cards, electric vehicles soon. I don't know, I can see it. I can see them binding with Tesla. But look, I'd like to explain that the Apple Card isn't intended to be your first credit card. In the event that you have no financial record at all, since they do expect you to have a FICO rating of around 600 or somewhere in the vicinity along those lines, on the off chance that you don't have anything and you're simply beginning, I would initially suggest that you go with the Discovery Card. But if you do qualify, then I would recommend that you continue with the Apple Card. First things first, okay? There's no yearly charge, and I love that, man. This is truly magnificent for anybody in light of the fact that a huge part of how they score your credit is made up based on what's known as your credit history. So the longer you keep your credit cards open, the higher your score is going to be. Now, if you close an account, those records will tumble off your report and that'll bring down your score. Fortunately, cards like this cost you $0 to keep open for as long as possible. They're likewise going to be giving you day-by-day money back, like when you utilize the Apple Card with Apple Pay, you'll get limitless 2% money back on everything. You'll also get 3% money back on Apple items at select dealers. The app is also phenomenal for following your costs and learning great monetary propensities, which is just a big word for good financial habits. Okay? Because those who don't understand interest pay it, while those who do understand interest earn it. So this card is practically like your individual accounting tracker of your costs, where you can see everything in one spot. And on top of all that, it comes in the form of a titanium credit card. So if you love Apple products, the 3% cash back, this includes when you're purchasing those $1,200 iPhones. $1,200 iPhones, man, what is the world coming to? Listen, coming in at number 4 is the self-secured credit card. Now this one I like for the credit builders out there. This card will absolutely help you take control of your credit. Now, how do you apply for a secured card? Usually you need an upfront security deposit, back of your account, and blah, blah, blah. Listen, all you do with the self-credit card is just use your savings progress from within your credit builder account to secure your card. Now, what really sets the self-card apart? Well, there's no hard credit inquiry, no additional upfront deposits, and you can use your card anywhere in the United States of America. So here is how it works. First, you sign up for a credit builder account with Self. Don't worry, I've got the description down here in below. Second, reach at least $100 in your savings progress, and by making your last 3 monthly payments on time and having no outstanding fees. Okay. Third, from there, choose how much of your savings you want to use for your security deposits, and how much you choose will also set the credit limit with Self. It's an excellent credit builder, making sure that your credit score gets built really, really fast. All right, folks, if you have any questions, CreditWiz at investorpro.org. I'm here for you, just like I'm here for everyone else. Okay, God bless, and you guys have a great night.